Hello, everyone. Again. Yeah, I still can't get over everything that I found out last night. Oh, yeah. I wish it was a dream. This Emperor shit ain't easy, man. But I gotta do it. I'm gonna just hand the keys over to someone else. Let someone else run it. That'll be fine, right? I know I can't do that. We gotta have a talk today, even though we had one last night. But it's about Jura because of shit that happened. People just want to break freaking rules and think they don't got consequences. Come on, it's not that hard to follow the law. Like, why not? Fuck, man. Just listen and obey and follow the rules. Then you don't have trouble. Since it happens so often. I need to clear up mine. I don't have like 50 things on me. If it's in my full opinion, I think they need to own up to it and just deal with the freaking consequences that they have to face. They may not like it, but when you break the law, it's fucking comes at a cost. But some people don't see it like that. So then we have to deal with it. Hooray. I don't know. It's up to the high vessel what they really want to do with that. I also am like quite worried. I think it can. I think I know Balefire and Barlowe and Olivier left yesterday. Kind of just waiting at this point because I need to let Rowena and them know about it. The meeting. Maeryn and Zack already know about it from my knowledge. Jura, man. Why does this have to happen when she's already got criminal records? Back away. How did I get stuck in this royal shit? Actually, I know what I do. I want to check Helen's room for book. Although I'm not sure if it would be in here. Might be over in jail. Well, if my memory serves right, Jura's criminal records would just be the many weeks she spent in the prison. Hmm. On the check then. Oh, hello.
Hello.
What you doing?
I was just checking on something.
How you been?
Contraband in here.
Oh, really?
Trash. Anyway.
What, the goats leave something in here?
The elusive bin. Anyway.
Oh!
Yep.
Are there criminal records down here?
I mean, maybe. Yep. Anything that's...
I'm kind of just trying to get, like, a hold on, like, everything that's gone down.
Thing potentially your sister has the hold of most of those. So
Okay. But then she probably has them.
most likely
Oh,
through, but there's gonna be nothing on this right side. That's
other than.
but
Bro, what are the chances we run into each other? I was looking to see if I could find the like logs / criminal records. But like Vincent was saying. Bro, I don't. Do I need to tell her everything? Probably should. You're not legally obligated to. Not wrong. Hmm. 5 emerald per. All foreigners found on castle grounds of Nocturna without explicit authorization by the Emperor, Empress, heirs, or acting advisor will result in trial by combat. Funeral or weddings, the royal kingdom, royal summonings, any foreigners entering the Indian with. Okay. So looking at this, if it was someone else from another kingdom entering Nocturna, then it'd be this pretty much trial by combat, which we've had before. Wait, it didn't frickin'... Did it not tab? Use per chance. I just said busy right now. That's a current. Yeah, I feel like perchance feels a little fancy, but I mean, it's fine. I'm okay. Got the baby. What's she?
Christark.
Yeah?
Hi. What do you need?
Hello. So last night, I was informed about a situation with Jura, and I was told you, I believe it was Balefire about it.
Yeah, do you just want like more detail or?
Um, well, I was planning on having a meeting with the High Vessel today about it, about stuff in general. And then this stuff
Okay.
came up last night, and you are the only one that I could really bring to without a certain bias party.
Uh, yeah. Yeah,
Then I assume I'd bring Zack also.
Do you want to go get Zack? I
Yeah,
don't know when the meeting is. Okay. Let's go.
I was kind of just
Last time,
thrown into
last
the
time I
blue
saw
about it last night.
Yeah, I can give you more detail while we go over there. We can just walk and I can talk to you about it. So, Balefire, me and Balefire were having a conversation. And he told me some information. And so he wanted me to gather information on Jura, apparently, because the Overworld, I assume they're a bit suspicious of her. For what reasons, I'm not 100% clear on, but they're, like, kind of...
I was told one of the reasons about it, but I can tell
Oh,
when we get to Zack.
okay. But basically, Balefire asked me to gather information on her. And in return, he would owe me a favor. So now he owes me a favor. He owes me 2 favors,
Oh,
actually. Mm-hmm. So that's basically it. And plus, I mean, knowing what Jura did, I don't know if Helen ever asked to do that, but I would
yeah, it
assume
doesn't
not.
seem like something Helen would have done.
I don't think Helen would have ever told someone to go snoop through someone else's castle to gather information on them. So
Let
I don't
alone the
know.
places apparently she went.
I know. A little off-putting, but
Definitely.
I don't know exactly where he is. Zack.
Hello?
Yes. Hi.
Hello!
What's up?
I'm bringing you to a meeting, and it's a very important meeting.
Oh, what about?
It's about some things Jura has done.
Oh. Do you know when the meeting's supposed to take place, or?
I don't think we ever set an exact time. I can send her a stuff about it.
Okay.
But right now, I'd argue you two are the only ones I could bring to the meeting, because, well, one thing, I wouldn't bring Skylar because they're already not in a good, well, the High Vessel's not very happy about Skylar. So that's another
No.
situation.
I heard Skylar yelled at the High Vessel.
He what?
Oh,
Skylar
he
apparently
yelled!
at the High Vessel.
How do you yell? You don't yell at royalty. I got an attitude. I get attitudes all the time. I never yell at royalty though. That is you just wishing
I
to be
also
executed.
heard he was trying to get them to let Paige sit in our prison. And I'm like,
No.
we don't
Why?
need this.
That's not she's no, why? Hello? I don't understand that. Okay, whatever.
And then, of course, I can't bring Vincent because he's biased with Jura.
Right.
I'll send her
Are
a
you
message.
cooking?
Hmm?
Okay. Are you cooking?
I thought about it, but then I saw that you made a shit ton of noodles, so I got back up.
Yeah, I've been busy.
So I was
Listen,
like, ooh, noodles.
I
So
got bored. I got
I
bored.
I grabbed like 2 more stacks, so.
I see.
You guys know Nixie's back too, by the way.
Like
Nixie
fully
came.
back?
Oh.
Yeah, we were talking to her yesterday.
Oh.
Oh.
I haven't seen her though.
Yeah, I haven't seen Nixie. I know that Jura went to go speak with her though. That's about it.
We were talking to her, and then I got pulled into the urgent meeting. I was like, oh.
Royal duties.
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Hi.
I was like, there's no way I can't trust 2 of the knights right now.
Well, Skylar isn't gonna be a knight for much longer.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to deal with her at some point.
So.
I won't ask. I was going to, but I won't ask.
It's just stuff that I'm kind of worried about. I think a few of us are worried. And she needs to get over and get better before I bring her on any big thing.
I think I know what you might mean.
Yeah, I'm not used to talking in this formal manner to people. I had to do it yesterday, and I was so unprepared.
Yeah, you'll get used to it at some point. I have a question for
Hmm.
Have you seen my blindfold anywhere?
Haven't.
Can't find it.
Did you lose it last night?
I think so.
No, I haven't seen it though.
I had no clue Skylar raised her voice against the High Vessel.
They're
I went
still
to
a knight,
meet-
so
Sorry.
I'm glad.
Because I went to meet Skylar in Blackthorn for a bit because I had questions for him. And then, because I told you that they weren't acting right, so I'd asked them what's wrong, and then they told me about Paige being in jail, and then that they yelled at the High Vessel.
Hmm.
He's technically still a knight. You can technically still reprimand him.
Yeah.
I mean, even you could do that. You're technically second in command. So
Yeah, true.
But hi, you guys.
Not bad.
good. Mm-hmm.
And if you would have told me a week ago I'd be having formal meetings and stuff and being emperor, I wouldn't have believed it.
I mean, with your armor, you certainly look the part, so
Yeah, but I don't feel it sometimes.
that's fair.
Okay, she's ready. Do we want to meet her in the Overworld?
Is she coming here or are we going there?
Oh no, she asked me where we would like to meet. I think it might be
I
better if we
mean-
go meet her. Doesn't look suspicious.
Okay. Yeah, we can go meet her there then.
Because I ran into Vincent in the prison that's like, oi!
Yeah, no. Yeah, we should definitely go to the overworld. Why was Vincent in the prison?
He was checking up on something. Apparently, there was contraband in there. AKA a trash bin.
Oh,
So he was cleaning them out.
interesting. Okay. Do we just want to head over then?
Yeah, I'm gonna let her know who's coming.
Okay.
Last time I didn't tell someone who all was there. I got in trouble by my girlfriend for
By who?
my girlfriend by Reina.
Why is she yelling at you? I don't.
I know there was something. It was just a bunch of a mess.
Valid, honestly.
I don't think I'll ever get used to this formal writing.
Is that why you said perchance to me earlier?
Yes. Man, I just like my simple sentences with like, are you busy? Okay, bye.
Well, I mean, the high vessel really isn't that formal. If you really want to,
Yeah, but I don't want to
Be
mess
formal?
up on my first week.
I know. If you really are worried about being formal with somebody, worry about being formal with the high lady. That's the one you need to worry about. The high vessel is a lot more casual.
Well, we can head over now, though.
Okay.
Oi!
Daytime.
Did you already buy your pass, Christark?
And hello.
Oh. Wait.
Oh, fuck.
You know what? We should probably tell each other when we're buying each other passes.
Yeah, this is the second time it's happened now.
Oh my god.
We're making stonks on passes. Do you guys need a refund somewhere?
No, I'm okay. You can keep the money.
Okay.
Wait, the cat.
Yeah, we got a
Wait,
new one. This is Little Sir
It's an-
2.
2.
And the string is
Yeah.
commemorative.
Oh, you didn't find Little Sir 1?
A Little Sir
Bro,
1
it's
has been
Vincent here
tested.
too again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to pet you.
Oh,
Ali.
he blew kisses
Hello.
at you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? That's what we like to hear.
A little stressed, but Helene.
Yeah, I feel that.
Happens.
Do you guys want to go to the tower?
Sure.
Okay. I don't. Are you okay with the stairs?
I can carry you if not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scooped.
I just have to look down.
Is it easier looking at? I'm up the stairs this time. There you go.
Thank you.
Actually, I don't know if the tower cover. I guess we can test it.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's.
You know, I tried to come here so we avoid Vincent, and then we run into him. But
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I've been here before. This is fine.
Okay.
Meow.
There's a certain place I should say.
No, you just sit where you want to sit. Okay. I'll sit over here so I can see everybody's faces.
I don't want to feel like I'm sitting so far away. Everybody's. It feels weird sitting that far down there.
I can make a
I'm
group.
creating. Yeah. There's not a password.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Ugh.
Like,
Ugh,
I've sort of
wait.
informed Rowena and Zack about it.
I gave Ollie like the very briefest of brief, kind of rundowns. Just the fact that like we know that the castle's been infiltrated, and like we know for sure who it was, but I don't have a ton of detail beyond that myself.
Well, what did Bellfire tell you?
He said that he knew that it was Jura, that there was concern that it could have been after they were no longer, I guess, emissary is the proper word. And that the castle, my room included, had been infiltrated.
Right. I'm not sure at what point it was when she did it. She didn't
Mhm.
specify. She said before she was jailed. So it was before she had lost that title with the kingdom.
Okay.
Not to say that she did it on our behalf, because I don't know. Helen kept a lot of that information like secretive. We didn't even know that she was that for the kingdom until after she lost her title.
Right.
So I just know that it was done, and I think she just took her own liberty in order to do so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that kind of creates a little bit of a gray area with what it would be considered. Because I'm not sure, without having the information on like what royalty would call for, that means there is potential that she had her own motivations, and that makes it, at least in my opinion, feel like there's a potential like directed threat.
Mm-hmm.
And my concern is that she's kind of targeted Balefire specifically.
Oh, no, definitely. When I spoke with her, when Balefire had asked me to gather information, she seemed very obsessive with him and wanting to know what his title is and wanting to know why you are basically hiding him and
Right.
why he was hidden and why his title was, not been made aware from the beginning. Like, he told me why,
Yeah.
but other than that, I don't think that's any of her business, if I'm being truthful.
I agree. I think if it were a direct threat and I were to perceive it as a direct threat, it would be more important for me to make sure that the other kingdoms were aware. But in this situation, it was almost a private medical matter, and his wishes that people didn't know that about him.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like everybody is entitled to their own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, with it targeting him, there is two potential laws that it could fall under. And I don't necessarily know how to rule it without having a little more evidence, as it were.
Well, how much evidence do you specifically need in order to make a ruling? Because at this point, she's just a citizen of the end, and she's broken your kingdom laws. So,
Right. I don't like there. It's very clear that there was already a law broken. I just don't want to make a ruling on what I am assuming is going on versus what could have been potentially going on, because the ruling that it appears to me, with it being targeted specifically at Balefire, means the willful obstruction of like important and integral kingdom. What is the wording? Let me pull up my mind palace here. Hold on. Where did it go? Endangering the realm by willful sabotage of its defenses, treasury, or essential workings. Because of who Balefire is, especially to the Shrieklings, he is considered an essential working. That, in my opinion, falls under treason. However, if it's not something that was directed specifically at Balefire, if it wasn't just a target on his back, it falls into espionage and thievery, which isn't quite as severe.
mm-hmm.
Espionage and thievery would only be a trial by combat and paid reparations to the amount of the damages done. So, intelligence at this point. Because there hasn't been anything broken, it's just been leaked intelligence.
Right. Christark.
I was checking. Like 60. Yeah. It's a weird situation because if we try to confront her more, about it, I feel like then she'll think something's up,
Yeah, she'll tuck tail.
and then I'm worried she'll try to do something and like hide it even more.
I'm also incredibly worried about Vincent's involvement.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Ophelia's been working with him to try to get him to a stable place medically. But I also know that he being involved with Jura and being Crystallian, that scares me that he could take action in her defense.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the case of Vincent, I don't know if he is healed at all or 100% healed or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that they are rather close. And Crystallians are interesting. With the way that they interact with one another. So it's definitely something to worry about. But I do
Yeah.
know that Jura, when I was speaking with her, was a little irrational sounding, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense of just being a little all over the place.
I'm curious why, and this is all just theory following the vein of it being specifically directed at Bale, what her need is for the information. Because from my understanding, she's torn through the castle looking for information that supposedly he's talked with other people about.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a matter of why didn't she approach him with an actual concern?
Rather than break a law and rummage through someone else's, let alone a different kingdom. Run through
Right.
someone's bedrooms, a whole kingdom, if any, castle.
Yeah. I feel like, from what I know of Bale, if he knew that it was something that was really unsettling and worth snooping and worth breaking a law over, and she wanted to have a genuine conversation with him, like sit down, one-on-one sort of situation, he would probably be pretty open to that, at least recently.
I mean, all I can say to that is that he was very open to that with me when I
Mhm.
brought up a concern with him over a friend, Maeryn.
Mm.
So I don't know if he would extend that same courtesy to someone like Jura, especially since me and Balefire, we have a bit of like a rapport going.
Yeah, indeed.
So it's not like a, I don't know. I feel like it would be like a circumstance thing, like a
Yeah.
situational, but also
It
I
just,
don't know her motives.
yeah.
It
The
seems like she was very stuck on Balefire for some reason, and I don't know why, but
well, the perceived entitlement to his personal information to the degree of breaking and entering. I guess not breaking, because she didn't really break anything. Entering and stealing information. At least I can assume there was information stolen if she was in the castle. at the very least, she has seen it. Like, I'm confused about the situation, and I think that it makes it more malicious that if it was something that she was supposed to be approaching with just Balefire, if that's just the information that she wanted, that she would breach an entire kingdom. I don't know. That seems... It seems irrational. Especially if there wasn't direct orders.
Like, I feel it worries me that there was more than just for information on Balefire.
Yeah.
Like you said, why just go breach an entire kingdom for information on one person?
Right. And it's not like we have a whole lot to hide. There's just kind of the matter of, like, if it's your fucking business or not. You know? That's kind of where it gets me, is that I feel like I'm worried for her to start off with, but I also feel like there's something needs to be done. A punishment of some kind needs to be issued, and I'm struggling with deciding what that punishment is without fully comprehending the motivation.
Well, what are the punishments for treason versus espionage?
Treason would either be complete exile from the overworld or execution. Espionage would be a trial by combat and paid reparations to the amount of the damages, which I would have to kind of assign a monetary amount because it's mainly intelligence, not physical.
Right, so do you have an opinion, Christark?
Can you go over that real quick again?
So if it is decided that it is espionage and thievery, the punishment would be reparations in the amount of stolen property or breached security, potentially exile. And then treason would be execution and potentially exile. Exile if it's not execution. It depends on the severity. I feel like if it was espionage and treason, we would have to go over and kind of get a judgment based off of what amount of information was taken. So there would probably have to be like a jail sentence and an interrogation, and to decide the severity after that fact. And then depending on severity, it could lead all the way up to exile. And then with treason, the lowest severity would be exile, with the highest severity being execution.
I mean, yeah, considering the whole kingdom being breached, and who knows what info, it could be some really private stuff.
Right.
None of our business.
I know for a fact
to that
it
execution has to be done.
Not to make a bad situation worse, I know for a fact there was at least 2 contracts that would have been seen that the people that are involved with them feel pretty deeply about. I would have to ask them.
She told me what she looked at, if that helps.
Potentially. Do you recall any of it?
She told me it was Balefire's advisor contract. And then a contract that you actually have with Oliver.
That was my concern. Though that was the exact 2 people that I was concerned about, because I don't necessarily mind that information being out their contracts with them
Mm-hmm.
for a reason, you know? Ollie, do you have an opinion?
Mine's not really like super secretive, so like I'm not super concerned that she has that information, but it does kind of suck to have stuff like that messed with, I guess, like
Right.
without just asking about it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because like mine's open enough that if somebody asked, I just would say it, but I don't know what Balefire's the whole situation with his is.
Right. And he's not really where I can ask him currently.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I'm thinking about is we've been lenient, and Helen was lenient before with Jura, because we had a situation for a while back. And it's like, this isn't even my business now. Just she's a part of my kingdom.
Right. Genuinely, I appreciate you guys for being here and being willing to speak about it. A lot of the time when somebody else's citizen is in trouble with another kingdom, the first reaction is to defend and kind of push against it. So, first of all, I greatly appreciate every single one of you for being here. But in knowing so, part of the reason that that information strikes me is to know that she has a rap sheet.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of adds some concern again to like motivations. Is she just kind of violent, or what was the intention with the information that she found, or if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, with Bellfire, when I was speaking with her, she was more so just seemed curious about his position and why it was being kept a secret, and like how that can be used like against the kingdom if like he was somehow dangerous. I don't think he is, but with Oliver, she was also told that you have a new title now. Congrats
do.
on that.
Congrats.
Thank you.
But she was worried that it was favoritism, which I don't know why she would worry about that. This is not her kingdom. And I don't know.
That it kind of strikes me as funny, mostly because most of the other kingdoms go through bloodlines, and is that not also favoritism?
I mean, yes, it is. Our kingdom goes through bloodline, or at least
Like,
family title. So
yeah, like but also, why do my heirs have any effect on her unless she's very concerned about the status of Paige?
Like,
it might be Paige. I don't know.
think about this. If she, why be more concerned about, and this no shame or like offense. I find you guys all very cool and fun people to hang out with. But like, could she like not worry about me or like Helen a little more than who a whole nother kingdom's business?
I don't know people's motivations. I'm sorry.
It's fair.
I know that we are so, as just biologically, we are curious about the information that we do not have. I think that is part of the reason that emissaries exist in the first place, is how are we to know that our kingdom is ever safe? If the threat of war is to crop up, we need to have that kind of information. But it strikes me that this information isn't anything that, in my opinion, is threatening unless you give it a bigger shadow by taking it out of context, which I feel like taking it and not speaking to anybody about it allows for. And like, this is the kind of stuff that, had I been even in a worse mood or whatever, had I not communicated with Christark right then and there, could have festered and created a war. And we just got out of a war. And I don't want to see citizens running around willfully, especially for their own motivations and their own desire for information, doing things that could potentially set kingdoms against one another.
Yeah.
I mean, until you speak directly with her,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want my advice. But
I am open to all opinions and advices.
just hearing your laws and what you need, it sounds like in order to give her the charge of treason, you need to know her motives behind it, and you need like basically you need a confession to some degree.
Yeah, I agree.
And for espionage, I don't know what you need for that one. But if you would want to, most likely, this is just what I would do if you were wanting to be more lenient. But she's already gotten lenience from us.
Yeah.
Because the law that she broke with us would have resulted in execution. But obviously she is not executed. So I would arrest her.
Mhm.
And then I would jail her and then have someone speak with her directly. Get any information, try to get like a confession, try to get like a I don't know, statement, anything like that, and then you can decide her charge then,
Mhm.
and if it needs to be escalated. So I would go with espionage because you have confirmation of that.
Right.
But once
That's-
you get her in a jail cell, further interrogate basically.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Oh,
solid plan.
Every time.
I do have concerns with the fact that my court typically is much larger than it is currently, with Bale and Arlo and even Ophelia focusing more on other projects. I don't necessarily want her to sit in a jail cell until I can get appropriate people in place to question her.
I imagine she wouldn't want to sit in jail for any longer again.
Right. I'm completely in agreement with that timeline, like arresting, jailing, interrogating. I just don't want it to seem like unfair treatment because everyone right to a speedy trial and whatnot. I don't have essentially Balefire here to help with that process currently.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm definitely, I mean, of course, not against. We put her in the prison to get, like, info. Because I would like
Right.
to know her intentions on why she would go into a whole nother kingdom and potentially commit a crime. Well, she already did, technically.
Yeah.
But why
I-
try to get info that is not your business?
Right. Are you saying that you would arrest her and put her in your prison, or what are you getting at?
I mean, we could, and then we could have you guys come in, but again, you don't have Balefire and all that to help question.
Yeah. That's my concern.
It's a sticky
I'm-
situation because they, of course, left yesterday.
Yeah. I am willing to be unified on it. I know that the biggest puzzle piece puzzle piece is missing information.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Ollie, that's actually a really good point. He says from what he remembers,
Hmm.
Jura was in jail in the end, or in trouble in the end, I guess is what he said, before the contract with him was signed. Which
Oh,
meant this would have had to have been after
What have happened
she
after?
lost her position.
oh.
I'm curious if there
Then-
wasn't multiple accounts of this.
Oh my fucking.
So then
She
you're
told-
saying there might have been multiple chances that she's run into the castle to look at info. Then
Mhm.
that changes just a lot.
Yeah, because she told me that it was before she was jailed. So I don't know. So she could
Ollie?
have been lying about that part.
Do you remember the date that she was in prison? Like the time frame?
It was a long ass time. I could check.
Will you go
I'm-
get your contract? I believe that it is. We just moved it.
Do we keep the criminal
I have a
records in the
copy
prison?
still. I can go grab it.
Okay. Does it have dates on it? I would assume it does.
I could run and check the prison.
It might.
Yeah. Do you want
I'm
me
not
to?
sure
Okay.
it does.
And I can run.
I just know that we signed it middle of April.
Okay.
I will go look.
Okay. I apologize for being scattered.
Yeah, I just don't know if he's gonna find it because it's either it's in the prison for us or
Mhm.
our general commander has it on their person, and I don't know where Amma is right now.
Found it!
You did? Oh.
The first book.
Lucky shot. Zack, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
It doesn't have dates on it, but I know that I've only been in current position for like a month.
It's funny because I went down there to look at it before any of this was to happen. And then I ran into Vincent. Felt very awkward. Really did have her in there for a long time. I can read off the full like log if you guys would like.
You just say the date. I don't think the
It
full
was
log
from
read.
it was from March 8th to the 28th. Had her imprisoned. So that really was almost a month.
Yeah, so that would have put her out of jail long before I signed my contract.
Yeah. Definitely shakes things.
Sorry, I'm looking through stuff. You were sworn in as a knight on the 7th.
Right. Of April, right?
January, February. Yeah.
So like a week after she was released.
And I think that this contract came up only a couple of days before you were sworn in as a knight. Because we had spoken about it.
We spoke about it and then we signed it that morning before the swearing.
Yeah. So it would have been the 7th, if not like the 6th.
Right.
Which means that this would have been after she was released?
Relatively soon after then.
Which means that it was of her own
Vision.
volitions. Yep.
Oh yeah, that works. Wow, that changes us a lot.
Sorry,
Definitely.
I was searching my memory for a little bit, and she definitely did bring up Oliver's contract when I spoke with her. So, I can say for sure that was something that she did bring up to me because I had no idea you had a contract.
Yeah.
So it might have been two separate instances. I'm not sure though.
That means that it definitely was at least one of the times of her own motivations, which concerns me. I have less concern with it being something that was enacted by her ruler, as that would have been her job, and if that was information that they felt was needed. But if it was on her own motivations, she entered into the castle, took information, targeted my citizens. I do think, I don't know. I think that there definitely needs to, at the very least, be an arrest and an interrogation.
Yeah.
Do you even have handcuffs? Do you know where they are?
Arlo, I think, probably has them unless he's put them somewhere
Okay.
that I've not been made aware of. I didn't get the keys from him either.
Oh,
Ah!
things harder.
No.
You may just have to wait until he comes back then.
It might have to lay low. And just to ease everybody's mind, I'm not currently even sleeping in the castle, but it does bring up the curiosity that there is potential for her to strike again. I mean, I don't know if she would now that she knows that we know, if that's something that she is privy to. I would assume if you were asking that she at least has some inclination, but it makes it more interested in learning her motivations for sure.
To be fair, the way that I gained the information was under the guise of me, quote unquote, wanting to check in on her. So I definitely lied about my motivations as to why I wanted the information from her. So she shouldn't have any inkling that I have made you guys aware of anything. So
Okay. That's at least good.
Yes, no, I'm very good at that.
I don't know if I might be a little bit scared. I don't
I think
know
the thing
how I
that
feel about that.
the thing that worries me is if once we do arrest her, what Vincent might do.
Yeah. Well, and it concerns me, and I literally cannot do a single thing about it currently, but I know that it was very, very rough on Paige how late her arrest came. And I don't necessarily... I'm glad that she doesn't have any inkling that we know or that this is even something being talked about, because I would hate for that paranoia to set in and potentially make things worse.
Mm-hmm.
I say we give it time for Arlo and Balefire to get back. Keep kind of collecting information and maybe do a joint interrogation. If you're open to that. If there's information that you need. If there's not information that you need, I can
I
do
mean,
it.
I'd like, even if it's not her own intentions, whatever the word I say. If
Volition?
there is also a case that Helen asked her, I would have liked to know why Helen asked her.
That's fair. If there was a time where it was asked of by another ruler, it makes the area a little more gray, understandably. But like I said, with us assuming that at least one of the times, I don't know how many times now, that's kind of opened up another can of worms. At least one of the times being of her own volition changes, like I said, the motivation, and that also worries me. Like, at what point do you feel brave enough to do something like that without the backing of your crown?
Well, I mean, yes. I just also don't think Helen would ask her to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, at that point, if this is way before, like, right after the war ended, I don't know why we would be suspicious of you guys at all.
Right.
Unless there's just information that I don't know that Helen has been keeping to herself, which is very likely. But I don't believe this would be something that Helen would order her to do.
It's kind of the same boat I'm in.
It's unfortunate that Helen's not here to speak for herself. I would be interested in having that definitive answer, but we kind of have to hope that hope that Jura says something and just bridge the gap in between.
Well, then I think the common consensus is that we're just waiting for Arlo and Bellfire to come back in order to take any action on this then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I guess with that said, again, I appreciate you guys for being here. We can adjourn
Yeesh.
unless there's questions or concerns, I guess.
Yeah, I had idea. When I originally wanted to have the meeting, I didn't know about this whole Jura stuff.
Oh, what was the original intention of the meeting?
Well, at the time, I had just, because kind of like, it was all, I've had so much thrown into my lap, per se, in the last week. And it was more to just, like, this kind of, like, catch up and see if there's anything I should know about, like, like, in relations to the two kingdoms.
Right.
So I don't, like, overstep boundaries or anything.
Well, the most pressing news with the overworld, as far as that would be considered, is that we have officially sworn in heirs, being Callie and Oliver, and Atticus is officially one of our knights. And my birthday's coming up, but I don't know how important that really is.
I mean, birthdays are cool. I think that's very important.
Very
You're a very cool
important.
person.
You guys will all be invited, don't worry. Okay. All right. Ollie, do you got anything to say? Are you okay?
I think I am okay.
Okay. Zack? You okay? You got anything you gotta say, add?
Not about the Jura thing, but something else.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Remember the lab that I was talking to you about?
Yes, I think.
For context, there is a goblin lab I'm trying to find.
Uh-huh.
I had went to my parents' old house yesterday because I was looking for my mother's medical records.
Okay.
I have been experiencing a burning pain, which is weird for Dragonborns because we can't feel fire.
Interesting.
I knew my mother had experienced a similar pain, so I wanted to see if she kept any records about it.
Mm-hmm.
I got home. I found the place destroyed.
Your, like, personal home?
Yes.
Oh. Interesting.
The walls are destroyed. There's bookshelves flung on the floor. Paper everywhere. It's a mess.
Oh, no.
I found 3 books. My mom's
Oh.
medical records. A note from me. And the worst part is a goblin entry.
So and this was, like, recent, right? Like, there is actual goblin movement happening right now as we speak.
This happened. There's dates in the book. This happened months before the war ended.
Oh my god.
Uh, my mother was an experiment. She, along with 5 other Dragonborns, were apparently an experiment for them to try and harness the power of our dragon breath.
Oh.
Yeah. From what she said in her medical log is that they did injections and then some other kinds of things to, like, I don't know if it was to weaken the chamber to a point where they could get to it, but she also did say they almost considered open surgery, so I don't know. But they waited. That happened like 24 years before they died. So they apparently tracked her down. I wasn't home at the time. I recognized the date. The date that it took place, I was off on a mission. I wasn't even home or close to home. But
So
they. Oh, sorry.
you're okay. I'm concerned about the fact that they destroyed your home. Like, are they coming for you? Is this a targeted attack?
I don't know.
And
From
also,
what
I'm sorry that you had to look through all of that. That can't be easy.
From what the log for the goblin thing said was that they were essentially tying up loose ends, trying to wipe all evidence that they even tried to experiment. So they were getting rid of specimens, they were getting rid of evidence, they were getting rid of everything. Anyone or anything that was connected to the project, I guess.
What does that mean for the burning?
I'll get to that. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
My mom had wrote down that she did experience some pain, like burning pain. She also wrote down how from the experiments that she had to deal with, because her and my father were still active duty for a while. So I they did come home a couple times, like, injured. So it was something I got used to. But they would never show me the full extent of their injuries. Maybe just like they scraped their knee or something. With my mom, it was a little bit more present because it would take weeks for even simple wounds to heal on her body. But she said that she also experienced the burning pain and that it possibly came from the experiment that was done on her chamber for the breath.
Mm-hmm.
The part that ties it into me is when my mom was experimented on, I was in development.
You
So,
were in her.
yeah.
Oh, that's.
So
I'm
there's
so sorry.
It's okay. There's a chance that whatever happened with her in the experiments could have genetically passed down through to me. But the only ones that have those answers are goblins or the lab.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any inclination of what this lab looks like, or is there any way that I can help?
I don't know what it looks like, but I have the cords.
Okay.
This goblin, whoever wrote this book, is kind of an idiot.
Oh.
He just put the
Just
cords
put the
down
location
in the
to it?
book. He did. Like legit put the cords to the lab. So
That checks out.
If have you went and looked at, or are you waiting for a group? Or
I want to take Row and Arlo.
okay.
I certainly
And
don't mind helping if you.
Yeah. Honestly, the more help we can probably get, the better. I just want to wait until Arlo's back.
Right. He deserves
'cause-
answers too.
Yeah. Because I did inform him of this, so I wanted to keep him in the loop too.
Okay. Along the same topic, if you guys would follow me, I showed Christark this yesterday, and I might have showed Rowena. I can't remember. Actually, I do think I showed Rowena. I might have showed both of you. I don't know.
I don't remember anything.
Oh, are you talking about the button?
The button.
Oh, the
yeah.
buttons. Yeah.
The butt.
The button.
The
Yeah,
button.
no.
Yeah.
The
A
button.
The terrible button.
Button tried to kill me.
No!
It worries me with Helen being gone to think that it felt like that button was meant to target the High Lady and I. And with Zack's house recently being destroyed, it seems like things are progressing quickly.
Oh, okay. Well, another thing to mention probably would be that the fact that. Okay, so we all know about the money fairy, right? We're all aware of what this thing
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it seems as if the money fairy struck our vault,
Yeah.
and everybody thinks that Vincent is the money fairy. We all know this at this point. But Vincent swears up and down he did not do that, and that things were moved around within our safes, and then things were moved around within his personal basements.
Well, like if there's an actual person behind the money fairy, does that not have like legal implications also?
It does. Yes, it does.
Maybe Jura's the money fairy.
I mean, I doubt it. She
I-
doesn't necessarily seem like that. She seems very cold. I don't think she would want to give her money
True.
away, but that's just an outsider's judgment
You're right.
and me maybe being kind of mean, for which I apologize. But
I'm not saying this could lead to anything, but Vincent threw emerald blocks at Nixie yesterday.
Love that.
Oh,
What?
joint interrogation. Bring them both in.
Just gonna interrogate like both of them at this point.
I mean, if they're both locked up, it's not like one can take action against the other.
Our advisor.
Hey, you want to do
Yeah.
John?
No! Don't do this to me, Christark. Not again. Not again.
Alright,
Do you
so
know
he
how-
makes Zack do nothing.
No,
Do
don't
you-
you dare.
Do you know how close I was to actually becoming the advisor? I'm so do not do that to me.
Oh, the numbers. Do I have suspicions with like it's kind of putting itself together that these goblins are capable of looking like any one of us, and there's people that are moving funny, and it seems like we're getting a lot of people arrested all at the same time for being short crazy. What if it's all one big string?
I don't know. If they can look
Possible.
like this, it'll be really hard to figure out who is who.
That's what I'm worried about, is like with the increased amount of felonious activity, I don't know, people can't really be that bad on their own, right? Like there's got to be something.
I have no idea, honestly. I mean, within my books, like my actual like I have them on me, like my the things that I found.
Mhm.
The king was mentioned a couple times in it, but he died. So, I don't know.
Okay. I guess everybody lace up your boots and just keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
I have paws.
When you don't have paws, you wear boots. So when you are able to lace them, keep them laced.
Could get
And
you
until-
boots for your paws.
There you go. See?
Boots.
Boots.
There you go.
Until then, stay bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I guess.
I can do that.
I have stress, guys. I have so much stress.
You really do.
It's
It's
Emperor
just
stuff.
so
I
much
need.
stress.
It's
You
been
should
a
try
week.
some breathing exercises. Not those ones. Those are the ones you use when you have a baby.
I wouldn't know
Don't do
that.
those ones.
Whoa.
It's only been 1 week and I've got all this info dumped on me.
It's a lot, huh?
Oh yeah. How do you do it?
Sorry, Christark.
I just want to fish, man.
Oh, fishing sounds so good
Same.
right now.
It's so peaceful.
Relaxing fishing after trauma.
How do you think I stay so positive?
So much fishing.
So much.
Fish provide. No, the water provides. Like,
Yeah.
That thing on me.
Are you beginning your own cult slogan?
There's a slogan now. It's definitely a cult, Zach.
He already told me it was a cult.
Well, now there's a slogan.
There's
Remember how we were saying it can't be a cult if there's nothing to worship, and if the slogan is the water provides, you're worshiping the water.
No, you're worshiping
You
fishing.
wor-
The water is just a.
Are
just
you
a
worshiping the water because it's the vessel? The fishing. So are you worshiping the pole or the fish? Because pole worshiping sounds crazy.
We're worship- We're
Reina.
worshiping the peace.
Interesting. Interesting.
I'm sorry, it sounds like you said pole instead of pool. Pole instead of pool. For a hot second.
I said like
She
fishing
said
pole.
pole.
Pole, pole.
Pole, like fishing pole.
Yeah.
I thought you said okay. So then I did hear
Right?
right.
Oh,
What?
What are you opening?
Captain Rexaris missived me and said, "Apologies, I did not mean to join your meeting." I said, I did not notice, but I
I didn't
appreciate your
notice.
honesty.
Did
I'm curious if he heard the poll thing.
you should ask him.
He didn't hear anything.
Probably knew we were talking about fishing.
You didn't hear anything about polls, did you?
No, you just ask him, so what do you think about polls?
What's your opinion on polls?
Yeah.
What is your opinion on the state of the polls in this economy?
For or against?
Oh, this meeting has devolved very quickly.
It has.
We need the giggle moment, though.
I think the stress is getting to all of us.
I think it's been getting
Better
to
than a
me.
potential gas leak.
How do we know that there's not one? There's been people in this castle. Who knows what they've done?
My time to
I
search
have this,
every inch.
this thing on my face that would smell a gas leak.
Your sniffer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Good to have you. You know, that's a pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a good skill.
Yep, yep.
I appreciate that.
I smelled the button and then the button sizzled at me.
You upset the button at that point.
Oh,
The
I
button
did.
fought back.
It's-
You made button angry.
pretty convinced now the button might be a cat.
Oh no.
Oh God. Oh no. The
It hissed
spirit
at
of
me
little
and then
Sir
slapped me in the
lives on.
face.
The spirit of little Sir lives on.
Maybe Little Sir didn't get caught in the crossfire. Maybe Little Sir planted the button and then left.
Oh.
No.
It was the cat.
Well, when I find that cat's toast. I'm putting it in the same cell as Paige.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
She's gonna kill that cat.
Well, then we have a reason to leave her there.
Oh,
Execution for murder.
with cat.
For murder.
Just saying accidents happen all the time. My room's right next to the jail. Just
Hey,
I
no.
have a
Shh. Don't
bad
implicate yourself.
no,
If
it's
I hear it, I have to say that I heard it.
scientific accident just blew up the entire basement of the castle.
Oh, that's also destruction of property.
We'll rebuild.
Stop implicating yourself.
Okay.
Gosh.
It reminds me of Apollo.
People just don't get to threaten you and have it be okay.
Stop.
I'm not threatening the
implicating
friends.
yourself.
Yeah, don't be threatening anybody.
That's not a nice
Hands
thing.
to yourself.
Paws, wings.
Oh, it looks like we have been invited to a sleepover.
Oh,
What?
You don't sleep.
Well, I just was letting you know.
Okay. I guess I'm going to a sleepover.
Are you interested in
who?
going?
Yeah.
This says, "Dear High Vessel, we are having a sleepover at Enya's house, and just wanted to know if you wanted to join. If not, that's okay. Just thought we'd put the offer out there because you're Enya's bandmate."
missing out on a
From-
sleepover again.
Reina.
From Reina.
I'm gonna fight her.
Oh.
Ooh,
I mean, we
I
could,
said keep hands to ourselves.
we
just
can all
said that.
roll up. Just be like, "Oh, the pretty court members walk like this."
Oh,
We just invade the sleepover.
Oh, she'll
Like,
be pissed if I do
hi.
that.
Let's do it.
We can.
You want to piss her
30
off?
rules, walk back.
Let's go infiltrate
Look,
the
I'm
sleepover.
there. She won't get mad regardless. It's
Yeah, he would say it was Christark's idea. It's fine.
what?
Infiltrate.
You didn't even invite me.
Infiltrate. Infiltrate the
I
sleepover.
mean, I guess it would get our stress
Infiltrate.
out of the way.
Infiltrate.
We're in like a weird mood now, so it's fine.
Do you have like a +4 for this invitation?
I am the ruler of a realm, and so is he.
I true.
I
plus
can
one
say
They
plus
invited
I'm-
themselves.
I'm an heir, so
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
not? Let's start
Yeah.
pulling that card all the time.
I hear
I
title
invite
Invite
dropping
yourselves
goes
and you
over
bring
very well.
two.
I pulled the title out once and it felt very cool.
I don't
I
like
almost made a new title for myself by accident the first day of having power or like being emperor. I almost
was
called
your
myself. I almost called myself Empress acting Emperor Christark. I think all of that would have been
That
so
would be
complicated to sign 24/7.
such a mouthful.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't want to
so
sign
hard
that
for people to
24/7.
call you that.
I don't mind just being called Christark.
Same. I just like to be called either Lenora or Nora. And everyone's just like, the High Vessel. I'm just like, oh my god.
Well, I don't know if
I-
you want me to call you that, so I was never given permission.
You're welcome to call
Where'd
me.
you go?
Who went behind
There
you?
I'm
you go.
scared if I eat a
just went,
forest fruit, I'll go under the
zoom.
floors.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Well, if you see Hemlock, say hi, and if you end up in Page's cell, say hi.
Yeah.
No, thank-
Hemlock and Halogen are
No.
down there.
I don't want to have to explain.
And,
Oh, why are you in my cell? That's...
I've been down there before, so.
Yeah. Well, and then if you go down in a
When?
certain area, you go really down.
You and me went down there before.
When?
Yes,
When
if
she
you see the
showed
big
us the
guy, say
button.
hello.
Never mind.
Yeah.
You
I
showed them
forgot.
too?
I showed them the dungeon, I think.
Oh, okay, good.
I
We
didn't
got to
show them the
talking-
other stuff.
Okay.
We got to talking about something. You're like, "Do you want to test my dungeon?" Like, okay.
Oh yeah, no, I needed to know if the walls were sturdy.
Oh, that's a very valid reason.
Yeah. I think I think if I remember right, Oliver is very concerned about their sturdiness and is potentially going to line them with obsidian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If I ever end up in there, then I'll never be able to get out.
I think that's kind of what he was getting at, is
Ah.
like if we have foreign, not you specifically, but like foreign jailbirds, he would need to take extra precautions because there are a couple of different types that can just go through stuff.
Yeah.
Holy cow, your eyes are out.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
Thank you.
She lost her blindfold.
Oh
Mhm.
no. That's not ideal.
No.
And you're just here in the overworld without it. Terrible.
Yeah.
To be fair,
And
I
I
dragged
just-
her
your
into the
hosts-
meet.
It's okay. I can just look at the ground whenever I go outside. It's fine.
I can carry you too, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this floor is very antique.
Oh, the pretty walls walk like I think I'm losing it, guys. I think I'm cracking.
Do you want to
think
go
I-
infiltrate the sleepover?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
I think
let's
I
go.
rubbed off on you with the Pretty Wolf song.
I just use it as like a vocal stim now when I'm too stressed out.
That's what I did it for.
Yesterday,
Uh,
I came out of the castle and I walked up to Callie, and then Callie got very confused. I think I told this already, didn't
We're just gonna roll up without our pajamas on. I hope that's
I didn't
okay.
hear this
Take a
story.
shortcut.
Oh,
No, you-
it was
Just trying to
after
step off the side.
it was
No?
after the little urgent meeting we had about the Jura stuff. I walk out of the castle because we were all leaving, and then Callie
Oh.
just sees me walk by, coming out of the castle, and she's like, "Oh, why were you in the castle?" It's like, I was in a meeting with the harvest.
Don't question the heir or the emperor.
I don't think she knows.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm assuming that we go to Zareth first.
I assume.
I paid the toll.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Toll.
I know that.
They said it's at Enya's house, so I don't necessarily know where that is.
I don't know where that is either.
Goodbye, little sir.
Is this one
Yeah.
named? Oh, little sir too.
Okay, I asked them to meet us at Zareth really quickly.
That's gonna look really fun when we all pull up.
We probably have to leave the group.
Hello?
That's a good point.
I brought.
I made it.
Oh, okay. Goodness.
Oh, plus
there's
4.
A whole... +4. Okay. I
Nora,
will
did you buy your
put
own
you all
toll?
down.
I also bought you one.
Oh, well.
This is the same problem they have.
You're.
Oh, man.
I
didn't buy one
ever
this
buy
time,
the
so-
tolls when
Good.
we go places. I
just read
always
your
do.
mind.
This is
Hmm?
I read your
wanna-
mind, so.
Do you want to log
Good.
everybody?
no.
I think Reina might be doing it.
I
Oh.
am.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Ollie, I heard your account, Ollie, now.
Oh yeah, don't call me that though.
Okay.
Reina, you got new clothes.
Stresses me out.
I did.
Mhm.
You look good.
Thank you.
I'm just Ollie
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
Escort Reina. We're all at Enya's house up there right now. I don't know if any of you have the Waystone.
I held it out.
I've never been, so. Your flame is barking again.
Oh, I thought it was Ollie.
It might have been. It might have been. You know, as if the flame wants to bark while a wolfkin is around, then maybe it's not the flame.
Maybe he's trying to communicate.
I did not bark.
Oh, yeah, it was probably your flame then. Maybe the flame is trying to say something to you in your
Maybe
native
the
language.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Do it again, Flame.
No, the flame looks like it just wants to lay down now.
Oh,
Same.
cool. Okay.
Who said they have Enya's Waystone?
Any of us do.
No.
Okay. Do you all want to go one at a time, or
Well, then it's just like one person at
Well,
a
you
time.
can take one, and then you both come back, and then it just goes
okay?
there.
Who wants to grab me?
Okay.
Your girlfriend.
Don't everybody jump at once, y'all. Jeez.
I have the free permission to do that whenever.
I knew it. Hello.
Next.
Oh, hold on.
Can you pick me up while you have pause? You can.
I can't. I'm.
Wow.
It looks really funny.
It does.
Next.
In me without my glasses.
Oh my, there's a whole party here. What the heck?
I fear my house is not big enough for this
Hello.
party. Oh,
One more. Hold on.
who else is
Loafing around in your
A
house.
+4.
And they're all here.
Oh wow, this really is a whole party.
Yeah.
I said us, plural.
I
You did.
just wanted to check on you.
Thank you. Well, I'm okay. I just realized I'm wearing my glasses.
Oh,
You
they
can't
look
tell.
lovely.
Thanks. Yeah. I'm doing
Nixie.
a bit better.
Thank you, Zack.
Hi.
Good.
Sore,
glad.
but warmer.
What doing?
So
Good.
What
That's
doing?
at least a plus. The warmer, the better.
It's seen you in a bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that would make sense.
Wait.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I have any tea on me, which is a crime.
Why?
I have enough in my house.
I know you do.
I must speak to the moon for a moment.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll be in the corner.
Okay. The moon is aggressive sometimes. Sorry.
Mm. So's the flame. It's okay.
yeah, the flame can be very violent.
But yeah, with Bark and Island.
Sure.
Yeah, I was
It's
pretty
trying to
convinced.
communicate.
Yeah, I was pretty convinced that it was just trying to get Ollie to talk back.
Maybe one day they can have a conversation.
Oh.
Anyways, what were you guys up to? That's an answer.
Mm, that explains it.
Yep.
Okay.
We can go downstairs and not just stand to
Okay.
my chest room if we want.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's-
Oh.
Sorry, Ollie.
That was a really
He's gonna be like, where did I move to?
This is
Yes.
so cute.
Oh yeah, you guys probably haven't been here before. Enya, you can give
Oh,
a house
yes.
tour.
Oh yes. Okay.
Where in the world am I?
Hi. You're downstairs.
Did I fall?
No,
No.
I carried you.
Oh, good.
Hold on just a second.
Did you get the letter I sent you from the randos?
You sent me a letter? When?
Like not very long ago.
Oh, well, I've been outside, so I don't know if I don't think I've seen it yet. I
Hi.
need to.
Yeah.
to.
It'll be there when you're ready for it.
Yay. I like mail. You know what's crazy? They say I was missing for a week. I didn't receive any mail while I was gone. So,
That's about how often I receive mail.
but whenever I am here, I'll sometimes get mail. So I don't know.
You know,
Weird.
I've received way less mail recently also.
It's kind of weird.
I'm not gonna
I'll
jinx.
send you mail.
I just get quarters from someone.
Quarters?
This time.
I just get quarters.
What is a quarter?
I don't know. I just get it's a little piece of
You want me to move so you
magma
can
cream
see?
and it says a quarter for you.
Here.
Oh,
Jesus fucking
Weird.
Christ, there are so many more
Rings are
people
in the
here
way.
now.
Yes.
Hi.
There's a whole party now.
Hello, hello.
Okay,
Welcome to the
so
party.
this is my kitchen.
It's beautiful.
It's
Love it.
it's small. I don't often use it. I mainly use the stuff at the hellhole. This goes down to my basement. I have some potatoes down there, and some like random crops. And over here we have my living room.
Aw,
Ooh.
Small, cozy.
cute.
Oh, pictures.
I love pictures.
Yeah.
What's
That's my cat Truffle that Reina didn't like. She called him Scrunkly.
Mr. Scrunkles.
No, it's not.
Just
Look
You're
at
Scrunkles.
not
him.
scrunkily.
His name is Truffle.
Holding it.
Yeah.
Ollie
People
doesn't
do
like
that.
cats.
Do you want me to move the cat further away from you? You can put
No.
it on the side of the room.
No, it's fine. I prefer
Put
the
it in the
cat.
fire?
Put it in
You're
the
a cat
fucking fire.
the
Yeah.
fires.
We
not
had the
put the
same
cat in the
thought.
fire.
I tuck my wings in so I don't whack people with them.
Fair enough.
But I'm standing in the corner.
It's okay, you can whack Mavis.
Oh,
What did I do to deserve that?
I don't think
Stole my money.
someone I barely talked to. I don't
No, I
want to.
didn't. You gave it to me.
Likely story.
Okay.
are you the money fairy?
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
No,
The
I
money
don't have
fairy
any money
came to my
myself.
house, and I don't
Oh,
know how
really?
I feel
The money
about
fairy
that.
has not come to my house, and I'm
The money
I
fairy is
don't-
the reason I have
Well,
money.
I bet the money
I don't
fairy
want
doesn't know
the
where
mo-
you live. You live out like the middle of.
That's true. It's true.
How
Money
I don't know
fairies
how the
never
money
visited
fairy.
me.
Yeah, I don't. You don't want it. Quite
I don't think the
truthfully.
money fairies ever visited me either.
It's
But they've went into my room
Probably
multiple
for the
Well,
best.
times.
yeah, but
I
like
would
I
say
don't want
I've woken
anyone
up to
in
the
my
money fairy
house
in
that
your
I don't know.
The money fairy.
Okay, that's fair. My
visited
house is
the
pretty
hellhole
open,
once.
so I don't care. Oh, open concept
Realistically,
house.
if you think about it, with the money fairy going into your house and you not knowing about it, it's breaking and entering.
Trespassing.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
I think we're aware of
I
at
feel
this
like they're
point how many
paying for
laws they've
entry.
broken.
Hey, I only got 5 emeralds from the money fairy breaking it, or blocks breaking in, and I get more from my little goblin guys in like 2 minutes.
Okay, well, not
so...
all of us can be rich like that.
Womp womp, skill issue.
And issue.
Oh.
I can't make that joke. I don't know the end
Oh, you guys
finances.
are quite great for money purposes.
They are. I got like
You know-
8 of them downstairs.
Yeah,
I've
got
met a
several
few
hellholes.
little green men, and they are kind of useless. I'm gonna be real.
Oh,
honest.
that's so sad.
Do you want
The
to? Do you want to
nether
see one of my
goblins.
goblins?
You should say
Sure.
that to my fortune
Uh,
4
Athena,
pickaxe.
no, I
No,
don't
Okay,
no, 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 no.
suggest. No.
Oh.
We'll show
Oh,
the high vessel later.
okay.
Okay.
Right, not fun.
Yeah, you can go back upstairs, and I'll just show you my little chest room.
On a trip. On a trip.
This is my chest room.
Yeah. Oh, is this where we were standing?
Yeah.
I didn't even
Yeah, I
notice
was-
that there was chests. I just was standing here.
They do kind of blend into the wall.
Yes.
I like the
crimson
color of them.
Yeah.
pinks. Yeah, it's crimson.
I like these hanging lights. These hanging lights would be so cool for my birthday, Ollie.
Oh,
I want to see.
when's your birthday?
Is your birthday coming up?
Yeah.
Those would be very
Coming up on June 9th.
So the 6th cycle.
Yeah, 6th cycle. I was like, hold on. What?
I don't even know how you'd go about getting that.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Which
Very
ones?
easily.
Oh yeah.
The hanging ones?
If you wanted to decorate with that.
Nixie, your
I'm
head's
sure
just
it
like
could be
poking and it
easily-
looks really funny.
It does.
It might be fun to have some.
I will have to
We can certainly get you some.
place an order.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take them all.
There are
definitely
so
could.
many in the
Yeah.
Nether. You could not possibly take them all.
There's so many right here.
I
by my
never get
house,
used to that.
surrounded.
I was gonna say she just walked straight through the wall and it caught me off guard.
Yeah, I
Oh,
never get
yeah.
used to that.
Normally
Yeah,
she
she'll
goes through
just
the
do it.
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Mm.
like
Oh,
that's I feel like a
bye.
little more natural than just like continuing to walk.
I like to run in the walls sometimes.
Sometimes I wish I could do that. I just like go straight through the wall.
And yeah, hey, and yeah, we can go through the window.
Yeah, and you
I
remember
Go
windows?
through the window, yeah.
can go through the window very easily.
We found out earlier we all have different ways of going through windows. I can just
Oh,
Yeah, and then I can just
What just happened?
And then I just, you know.
yeah. See,
From
I
the
would have to like
I don't know
open
how
the
I feel
door
about
and
that.
walk all the way around, and then stand on the other side and just be like, "I did it!"
we're
It's
so
basically
proud.
the same thing, really. I think that's more impressive than what me and Reina are doing.
There's a man.
What?
There's a man.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's a man.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
hell.
unfortunate.
Up there.
Oh.
It's
Oh wait.
go downstairs.
Oh yeah. Don't look. I'm stuck.
No,
Go,
I'm not looking.
Oh,
go downstairs.
Us go.
I don't think she's
can't-
talking about me.
Yes, I am.
The
There you go. I didn't think about that when I brought him down.
It's fine. You're good. You're good. You can come back up.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh, you're human.
Oh, yeah, I do that sometimes.
You have boots.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Boots
they're
with
That's
the
the big
fur.
difference, Zack. He got boots. That's what's different about him.
Now I can lace them up.
Yeah.
Wait,
We'll
do
get you
have
boots for your
in
paws,
wolf
too.
form? Yeah.
No, I just have paws and wolf. form.
Slip-on boots in wolf form.
Slip-on shoes.
I
They're
love boots.
my furry slippers.
I'm so sad I lost one of my favorite pairs of boots.
You want
That was
one
the
of
most
mine?
devastating part of finding you. You had a shoe missing.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
She didn't have a shoe.
I was
Why
like
did you
so
have the
panicked
grippers
trying
out?
to get her.
Right.
I
you
noticed it
lost your
later.
shoe.
Yeah.
keep
I
your
noticed there was a
grippers
shoe
covered,
missing
Anya.
like halfway through the forest on the way to the
What?
apothecary.
Oh, I never
Keep your
noticed.
grippers covered.
I had socks on.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Tack.
They're just...
What did you
Oh
say?
well,
Not
okay.
saying
Right now they're
anything.
not covered.
to
Now I
keep
feel
grippers-
They're
self-conscious
covered
about
in
them.
frostbite.
It's okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Just, you're in your own house. We can excuse having the grippers out.
Yeah, sorry. Oh. Man, everybody here has now seen me in my pajamas. I did not think this through.
Well, we saw you yesterday too, so.
Oh yeah.
You're also technically supposed to be on bed rest.
I am home rest.
House arrest.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
house
house
arrest.
arrest.
Maybe not house arrest.
oh, PTSD.
Sounds less fun when you put it that way.
Yeah, it does really. Yeah.
House arrest sounds terrible.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say you would
you've
know.
experienced.
I do have mail.
Is it from Ollie?
It is.
Is your
Yay.
postbox in your room?
What the heck, Enya?
Yeah. What?
Where else would you put it?
Outside
Outside your
house?
house.
I know I
Oh,
did
no.
that once, but then
Oh,
when
mine's
I
in
Outside
my
my
room
house.
too.
What
So
if
is
someone
mine.
just
We
like
put it
walked
Oh my
outside.
outside?
God,
People will
it
get
is.
into it.
It was outside, and then I moved it because I put a flower pot there instead.
Ah.
Priorities.
Wow.
Plus, you know, what if someone just like walked by and like took stuff out of my mailbox? I don't know.
That's my
People-
concern
Oh, yeah,
too.
that's a good point.
I mean, I only
I'm
get
not
sent
that
food,
interesting.
so
Same, Nixie, same.
Well, yeah,
I-
I mean,
I can't even eat most of it. So it's
Ooh, sweets.
yeah. I got cupcakes earlier.
The randos. Thanks, randos.
You make them.
Oh, Athena.
Yeah.
Take out your sword.
Oh, they're
Oh
they're
my.
gonna.
Oh, they're
It's
gonna
gonna
measure
fight.
sizes.
Okay. Wait, Enya, pull out your new one. We got you a new sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, your sword has a great personality.
It's not about the size of the sword, it's about what you do with it.
It's about the personality.
Well,
Not gonna answer that one.
Mine's only like 2 inches bigger, which is a huge amount.
Somebody has lied to you if you believe that's a huge amount.
I don't know.
I think
Holden's is pretty thick.
Who?
who?
Or
Imaginary friend.
Zack is pretty thick.
See,
He was holding the sword, and that's all I could think of.
You just watching the way he be holding that sword.
You ever just look at the way people hold things?
Yeah.
Like Atticus
got a
holds
real
things with the
grip on
wrong
it.
hand.
Okay, I'm putting it back.
Oh.
Atticus does
Compared
hold
sword
things with the wrong hand.
with
You're
2
right.
people
Yeah,
now.
he just
Is
he
he
just
left?
walks around like this.
I guess so.
I do like. Actually, wait. Can I see your
You
sword
have
properly?
a cool axe.
Yeah, you want me to?
That
You
is
want to
cool.
actually hold it?
Oh,
Oh,
this
can I?
thing?
Yeah, what kind of axe is that?
It is a
It's called hard
netherite double axe, I think.
Listen.
See, that's the one I put the
That's what you should have.
What'd you put the
That's
what in?
sick.
That's the one I put the order
like the
for
design.
in the
You wanna see mine?
Order for who?
Yeah, dude.
Who'd you order it from?
Who do you think?
Ornar.
How long ago did you put that order in?
We talked about this earlier.
We have a new reason to smack him.
Wow.
Right?
We had so many reasons before.
have
I
another
don't
one.
know why you're...
We're adding another one to this
There
list.
was
Use a
already a
Claymore
plan
base or
in
what
place.
is it?
Yeah, Claymore base.
It's okay, we got
Ooh.
you a sword now.
Yeah.
It was my brother's. It's
Before
my
I just
favorite
had
weapon.
The Overworld blacksmith could get you one by like tomorrow.
Who's the
He's
overworld
pretty
blacksmith?
efficient. I don't know, but he's very good at what he does.
Yeah, I've heard very good
At
things
this
about him.
point, Enya, you might as well. For in our slacks.
I've heard very good things about him. Pretty cool
It's
person.
Ollie.
Oh.
Doxed. Holy
I mean,
cow.
Advertising.
I mean, if you care, Sundew made my sword, so
Sundew's very
Oh,
good too.
your sword is so pretty.
yeah.
Looks like it's made of crystals. They look very
Everyone's
sharp.
like seeing swords on me. Bullshit.
It's shiny.
I
Yeah,
know.
okay.
Straight the flex.
Flexing your
Whip
swords
yours
on me.
out, Christark.
I don't have one.
Emperor,
We can get you a
Emperor
blade.
Christark, I bet.
I don't have.
you have a
Unironically,
weapon.
running a kingdom, you think I would have a weapon? I don't.
What
So
weapon?
this is
do
all
you
I have.
Dear,
Oh, I thought you said this is Olive.
His
and I was like,
charming
that's so
personality.
Yeah.
interesting.
No. I mean, it is named, but
His
not
fishing
You
Olive.
do have
rod.
a very
I think I
charming
have the same
personality.
one.
Hey, true.
you
Yeah.
have your fishing rod.
Christark, I have an extra
snatched.
diamond
I
glaive
was
that
like,
we
where
can
did it go?
upgrade if you
It,
want
like,
it.
merged.
Yeah, I need to talk to Sundew about getting like a sword, a blade or something.
Oh, no, yours is.
I have one of those
is
too.
way
I hear
better
glaives,
than
they're
Oh,
mine.
really good.
squad?
You have.
Mm.
I
Netherite
Hello?
shortbow squad?
Yeah?
Found it in the stronghold when we
I
looted
have.
one, so.
Oh no, I picked it up. Sorry.
Ooh.
I'm breaking 2 and power 3. That's all I got in this.
All I
Okay.
have on mine is power 2.
They're really
found it,
nice,
like,
but I
some
like my
kind of
sword better.
temple
So
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Mine is
Glaives are
Unbreaking
good for
3,
reach.
Power 5,
Yeah.
Punch
Whoa.
2,
You
Flame,
can
and
poke
Infinity.
people away.
Whoa, remind me to not get on the bad side of your bow.
Oh, and I have an archery
Oh.
thing that allows me to pop off 3 at once.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh wow.
You just
Oh.
Well,
fire
Enya's
arrows
house.
out
at
in the
me.
house?
Yeah.
They're stuck in the wall now.
Nope,
Man,
it's magic. They'll go away.
they'll rot
Your
out
house has been
eventually.
blessed by the High Vessel's arrows.
Oh, you're
Yes.
welcome.
Careful,
Thank
Reina.
you. I appreciate it. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
How did I take damage from what?
You when you were going back up,
you-
you got onto the.
You put your face in the ceiling.
Imagine
Oh.
not being able to go through blocks.
Yeah, truly terrible.
Imagine taking damage in blocks.
This is why I pick you up and I
She
just
put her
put you
face
through
in
my
the
door.
ceiling? Can she not just go through them?
She can,
Yeah,
but if
but
she
but she
No,
she
it was,
became
it was when
she
she was
became
going through the-
unphantomized with her face in the ceiling.
Mhm.
I could test it, but I feel like that would get vetoed.
Yeah, don't do
What?
that.
I don't think you will.
Ollie!
Oh, that's a challenge.
What?
Reina,
Reina,
see,
There you go.
see, that's what happened.
you briefly went
challenged.
into the same like way that you do when you go down, and my heart stopped for a second. I can't lie.
Please don't do that.
I took no damage from that. I hope you know.
I know, but when you were in the block, you fell down. a
I
bit,
fell
and-
over.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they're already gone.
Oh, well, look at that. Your house is no
Wow.
longer blessed, Anya.
First house.
Brief,
yeah.
fuck.
brief
Whoa.
blessings.
You good?
Brief blessings.
Yep.
You were stressing me out
lasted.
with all that.
I do not take any damage like at all.
I
There are
have
2
infinity,
arrows.
but thank you.
Oh, that works too.
Oh. Oh.
You okay?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
winding down. Got a lot of energy to express, and sometimes it comes out as a shriek.
That's fair.
Fair
Or a
enough.
song.
It seems fitting.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
make that
released
make a hit
fire.
single.
Yeah.
I've been learning not to yell at walls, so it just sometimes it's just oh instead of
walls.
yeah. That's what I do when I get stressed. I just sit and yell at the walls, Zach.
She does. It's very loud.
It's very loud. Honestly, not the worst coping mechanism. I
That's
think you could
true.
have.
Yeah.
We talked
Hang on.
about worse ones earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Vessel.
Yeah.
You can tell me more. I'm ready now.
Oh, about me just
Zack,
sitting and
Zack,
yelling at
Zack,
the
Zack,
walls.
wrong thing,
Zack.
wrong thing, wrong thing. Zack, Zack, Zack. Come on.
Oh, don't worry. I've got that too. So
Where is okay,
Shit.
okay, we're ready.
hang on. Let me sit back down.
Story time with
We're ready.
Nora.
Sometimes, when it's once upon a time.
Someone
have
get
an
the high vessel
enraptured-
up on a stage. I'm telling you right now.
Sometimes I
Play
get
by the high vessel.
all the stress, and it builds up in my bones. And sometimes I find a wall, and the wall says, "Lenora, listen to me."
And you're not running the other direction?
No,
What
no,
are
no,
you
no.
looking at? What the heck?
And when,
No,
when
no,
the wall-
I understand her. I understand.
What, you understand the walls talking back to you?
when the
I
wall
don't
goes,
go towards the wall.
"Lenora, you gotta
I
listen
am
to
in the
me,"
wall.
and then I go,
Bravo! Yeah, beautiful!
Thank
Yay!
"Thank you."
Someone get the high vessel up on a stage.
For real, for
That-
real.
Wait, I have
Unironically,
a stage.
Beth.
Where?
The whole hole has a stage.
Oh, you do have a
Oh my God,
stage.
Karaoke bar.
Dramatic reenactment on the
It
stage.
does
Heck yeah.
have 2 stages.
Ooh, stages.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I
Oh,
finished
the one
building-
upstairs.
Yeah, the one upstairs in the private
Okay.
karaoke room.
Look, you
There's
got
a
your
private
drumsticks.
karaoke room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, we can have band practice in the.
Hold on. I have something to add to the drumsticks.
Ooh, that's a thought.
Oh no.
Go on.
Christark,
Oh my
what
gosh.
do you
Is
have?
Christark about to join the randos right now?
Oh, is this his audition?
High
Yeah,
vessel's
I'm
so
down.
ready.
High Vessel's like, this is about to be multi-kingdom.
I have something
Let's
also to
go.
join in,
It
but I
already
can
was.
also complete
Yeah.
your drum set.
Look at that, Ollie!
Oh
my
gosh.
Drummer upgrade.
This is perfect.
Yo!
He's ready.
Look at him go.
He's ready to
be
go
so
on tour
good.
right now.
Oh!
Go on tour in the morning, I guess.
You guys can only do day shows.
I'll be the behind the scenes guy for the drum
There you
for the band.
I almost said we should sleep so you can not.
I don't think
Not a
sleeping
good
is
idea.
a
Oh
good
yeah, that'll
idea.
be good.
No.
That would go so well.
I
Like
feel
that.
I'm
like it
used
would
to
we go
go
hanging
to
out
sleep
with
so big.
Callie in the overworld.
It's like asking me to sleep in the end. Kaboom! It's
One giant kaboom.
a kaboom.
We know how that goes.
Let's not do that.
Not again.
It also happens when you try sleep here. I found out
How?
somehow.
Oh.
Yeah, don't do that.
Why did you try to sleep here?
Well, I was doing it for the bit because someone told me to sleep.
Oh. You
And-
can't always listen to the spores.
Look,
They may
some-
lead
No,
you
no,
astray.
It wasn't the sports.
Oh.
I can't. It was
For once.
I don't know who it was.
Sometimes
It might
committing
have
to the
been
bit is
Skylar.
not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
very
Sometimes,
true.
well, I didn't take any damage. Well, my mana took damage, but I didn't take damage.
Oh.
I
I
can just.
mean,
not my
something,
mushroom.
something about self-preservation skills, something, something.
I have absolutely none of those.
You
I
sound
asked the
like me.
Crystallian to hit me for science.
What?
For
Oh.
science.
Science.
I don't think they did.
Science is good.
No, they did.
Which one?
My bet would be Skylar.
Mm,
It was Skylar,
Yeah.
yes.
I was gonna say.
Okay, you did
In
go
front
in-
of Vincent after I signed the waiver.
After you said it was
What?
a waiver? They made a waiver?
It was a whole process.
Please sign your rights away so that you are
Yeah,
aware of the
the
consequences.
Crystallian, because they hit. Because I wanted to see if it would take my mana or if it would hurt me.
And what
Mm.
did we find the
I
answer?
like the pretty
It
wolf
took
sound.
neither.
It just didn't work.
What?
So, like, what if I were to hit you with Banshee Withering? Have you tested that
Um,
with Elio?
No, but I have gotten hit by the thing you guys do where the wither goes all on the floor. Or whatever it is.
Oh,
you
the
forget-
Banshee, the whale.
Oh.
Yeah, the whale, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Didn't hurt me.
Oh,
It flung me up into the sky, but it didn't hurt me.
it do fling.
Don't need self-preservation. I'm immortal until proven otherwise.
Same.
And you were talking to me about self-preservation earlier. I don't want to hear it.
Okay,
from
yeah,
you.
well, I'm not actually stupid and putting myself in these situations
Okay.
all of the time.
Yeah, what do you mean? You literally just discussed how you were putting yourself into these situations.
I've done it twice.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you done it, Reina? Pray tell.
That's different. You actively knew that you were
No,
doing
I knew
stupid
I
things.
wouldn't get damaged by these things. Otherwise, I would. And actually, the first time it wasn't my fault. The only thing that I'd done on purpose was getting hit by the by a Crystallian.
which arguably is stupid.
Why?
For science.
Why?
For science.
Because I wanted to know if I had to be worried if I pissed off Skylar.
You know,
Oh.
I feel like there's some science maybe that I should look into.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe have somebody else do the experimenting though.
Yeah,
Well-
it's probably a good idea.
I would have to test it with my exact armor and stuff. I want to know what
Okay.
I can take.
See, I
No.
feel that too.
Oh,
I'm always
okay.
so
You're far more
curious.
important than the other shrieklings are.
I wouldn't go that far.
Just
I
give
would.
your armor to someone else and have them try it.
There you go. That's
But
one way.
my armor is dangerous for other types of people.
Oh.
Fancy.
Yeah, I'm aware that Belfair gave me a helmet once and made me put it on and stare at the sun. That was lovely.
Yeah.
You
What?
did what?
He gave me his helmet. He had me put on his helmet because their helmet negates blindness. And
It does?
It does, but then he
Yeah.
had me put it on and he had me look at the sun and it made it worse.
Mm-mm.
hmm
Didn't you say it was pure white?
It was just pure white. I saw nothing but white. It was just
Oh.
That sounds terrible. Oh my god.
It does.
So imagine seeing nothing but snow.
Oh, I hate
Don't
stuff.
have to imagine that.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
My bad.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna scoot over here. Wait, I
Oh,
can't do that.
good. You're good.
Let's scoot over here. Can't do it when I have a giant sword on my back.
Only with that attitude, Zack.
I legit can't, so.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's yeah. You understand my pain.
I do. I'm having to whip out the sword for a second before saying that.
Happens when you have to sit in a chair too.
Oh, does that?
It
I don't really
it
sit in
does
chairs.
sometimes.
All of my chairs have been taken over by piglins.
Real.
I can't even get them because I'm not a banshee. So like when I attack them, I get like 20 others just chasing me. It's fucking terrible.
Kick him in the shins.
There you
You're
go.
so right.
I heard it
Kick 'em in
works.
the shins.
I don't know if they have
Endermen that come into our
shins.
Wait,
house,
what are you
so
Kick him in the shins.
The pick.
their
the
shins are very high.
Oh.
Pigman.
Well, then jump and kick him in the shins.
See,
You-
I just
I
do
just
the
slap him with a
literally
sword.
little
fly.
hole and then I
Kick him in the
I
face?
go
But you-
away.
No, just in the shins.
Just in the
Do-
shins. Just,
Do
Yeah.
pigmen have shins?
Probably. Do you have shins?
They walk around like
To
they
my
have
knowledge,
shins.
yes.
So why wouldn't they have shins? They're upright. They're bipedal.
So valid.
What's happening?
You make very
You
many
make
good
such
points.
good points.
there's one out there, and it looks like it does in fact have shins.
Did you
Yeah,
kick
there's
them?
bipedal creatures. What do you mean? It's like you guys don't understand biology at all.
You can
And
look
I'm
up.
not
I
even from
don't.
this realm.
I don't.
Oh, there he is.
I went to
I must
opposites.
I must write this down.
Shins.
I understand
Pigmen
psychology,
have
not
shins.
biology.
Do you know they wear very little
Pigman.
clothing?
You
Oh,
Yeah.
can you write with
Chiglins?
paws?
have shins.
Yeah,
Not
what
very
does he
well.
wear?
I want to see.
Okay, that is now on
What
my
are you
list of
wearing,
things I know
sir?
today.
You see?
Oh, he's like wearing like a loincloth.
Ah, what,
I
see?
don't need that.
I mean, it's hot in the end. Not in the end. In the Nether.
Hello.
Oh, you were spending too
mean,
much time if that's what you just
I
tripped
guess,
up
but
on.
that is basically what that is. Mm-hmm.
Look at them walking around with
Oh.
just whole bodies
Yep.
out.
It's like I exploded and a whole nother person came out.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were stuck.
Did you get confettied?
Yeah.
I really don't know what else to say. I can't reveal this to him. He's too close.
Confetti.
To Jura.
I mean, it's better than the clouds, I guess. I was asked if
the
they're poisonous. People think they're poisonous.
Oh.
Oh, the little like
I always try to jump in
the little
when I
like
see them.
toot bubbles that you leave behind.
The what?
I will no longer be
Dude.
jumping in them.
I've
How do
never
we, how do
heard
we tell
anyone
Callie
refer
that
to
like
them
half
as
of us
toot
aren't
bubbles.
there?
It's truly unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bruh.
Same idea, Athena.
Oh.
No kaboom. Lucette.
Not
Lusette's the
good.
greatest. Enya, you,
Christark.
dear. Lucette helped me get the mending books and all the stuff for your sword.
Aw. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she's sweet. She gave me
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of wool one time.
Mhm.
Oh, and then she helped me make oolong.
Oh, yes.
Oolong.
We love Lucette.
Ooh long. Double
Oh,
O
do you need any more?
long.
Well, I will never say no to oolong.
Oolong.
I have
I have so much.
I have some. I've made some things.
What?
Ooh, what is that?
Hold on, I'll
Bring
show
it back.
You.
Oh, this is
oh.
not mine.
That's all my alcohol. Don't do that. I may need that
Iron
later.
boots.
So we got. It's a chai latte.
I need 97 of them, please.
Here you go. Kelly.
Why 97?
It looks so good.
It does. It looks phenomenal. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh,
Sit
does
closer.
does it have chocolate in
Can
it?
you see it? I don't know. I would assume not. Probably
No.
star anise and cinnamon and maybe cream. Are you lactose intolerant? That could be a problem.
I can have a little bit.
Huh. Yeah. See? But you're fine.
Yeah.
It looks very
You're
good.
fine. I can have a little bit. It's
Yeah.
fine.
You
Take
drink
some.
it.
You'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it back.
And then I got
Oh
matcha.
my word. Just
And
take
then
the
this
cup.
is a special concoction. It's good for sick too.
It's very green.
Yeah.
And that one looks like there's a pumpkin in it.
I think it's I'm blanking on the name of what it is in there. Lemon, maybe.
An orange.
Could be a
It
this.
could be an orange.
A clementine.
you
a
know,
nectarine, if you will.
brain's a little fuzzy right now, so I can't think of what it is. But yeah.
Yeah.
Those all
That
sound
is
about
fair.
right.
So, do you know how I remember what those ones are?
How?
The name is the same as the color.
That's true.
It's a tangerine.
That's so true.
That's what it was. I knew it.
Yes, that is
Possibly even a Tangelo.
Oh man. I don't have-
Pangelo.
Huh?
Yeah.
I also have lemonade.
Enya makes a lot of things.
It's
Oh,
pink
yeah.
lemonade.
Yeah, it's
With
a hellish lemonade.
What's on it?
Oh man, I don't have any.
What do you
What's on
need?
it?
What's the other one I have? The
It's like a
mocktail.
little
Do you want me to
skull.
buy it, or do you want me to just grab it out
That's
of
so
the barrel?
cool.
What do I?
Just
It's
grab it,
very
that's fine.
hardcore. We should take those on tour.
Yeah.
Just
for
wait,
sure.
there's another. It's fine.
Merch. Merch link in bio.
I toot my own horn.
Merch?
Merch.
Where?
What do I say?
You're already wearing the merch right on your eyeballs.
Oh, is this the merch?
He's just
Is
This is
now.
Your
Still
merch is
pestering about it?
overpriced.
Starglass
Yeah,
is
we-
made famous by Enya and the Randos.
Yeah, we don't control the merchandising, unfortunately.
It's through a third
think-
party sailor.
I think I paid like
Did you
32
show
emeralds
the
for
fiery
that.
matcha?
Jesus.
Yeah, I did.
so sorry, Your Highness. Okay,
Yeah,
you shut
I-
off that
I
one?
did. Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Spaced right through you.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Ooh,
That's
that
actually
was
really
very
pretty.
cool.
Yeah, it's a mocktail. It's non-alcoholic.
Yes.
This is the kind that I need.
That's
I
the
like these the
kind we
best.
both need.
Yeah, I like those the best. Do you want this lemonade and try tea back?
Oh no, you can have it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, hi.
I went to the wrong waystone there for a second.
Oh. Did you leave? Where did you? What?
I honestly thought that you went from there to the Waystone, just like
I did too. I was like, what? How did you?
I
Just-
did.
just
I
to say
went
you
back to your
did.
office,
Teleport.
and then when I tried to come back, I clicked on the wrong one, and so I had to come back here really quickly.
Oh,
Where'd you
Yeah.
go?
Your house,
Oh no, I gotta.
That's kind of what I figured.
because it was right next. That waypoint is right above Enya's office or
Yeah.
whatever, and so I was like, oh no,
I want to be able to do this myself.
Wrong realm.
just a little bit. I was off by a little bit,
I was off by a little bit.
just a little, you know.
Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit, yeah.
Hello. Sorry.
oh no.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh,
oh no. You've started a train.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, do we think this is fine?
Unfortunately, I think it is time for me to find a place to retire.
Yeah, I get the same way.
Understandable.
I've enjoyed hanging out with everybody though.
Yeah.
Yes, this has been very fun.
Can I
Whoa.
can I give the oh Jesus, can I give
What are you?
this
just
back
do.
to you?
Oh yes.
Okay.
I'm not
Yes,
sure.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should probably give you all the ones I have too.
Oh.
All of the ones you
Enya,
have.
do you want to
Why
hand
do you
them
have
to me
so
so
many?
you don't have to leave?
Speaking of
Oh, yeah,
giving
that-
back passes, actually, could I give you guys my overall passes back?
We don't
Yeah.
even need ours back.
I'll take
Do
them.
we need ours back?
I don't
Uh-oh.
know. I just always
Yeah, you
return
did
them.
such a good job taking them.
Why do you keep stealing my stuff, Hansy?
You gotta have faster hands.
All right, let's head back to the overworld.
Okay,
It was lovely seeing you both.
Yes.
Lovely
good
seeing
It
you
was good
both.
to see you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
thanks for having
Be
us.
safe.
Thank you. Bye. Wow.
Oh,
That was fun.
Yeah,
It's very
I
good.
like the high vessel. She's cool.
She's a time.
Oh my
She's
god.
My first real conversation with her. Oh my gosh.
I've had like 2, I think. Including this one though.
I got to know her when we were searching for Enya. Bonding.
I got to know her a bit when we were talking about Butterboy.
Could just say Vincent.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I could have, but
Vincent
that
is
is how
Butterboy
he was
now.
Yeah.
described in the context.
I'm not even gonna.
He I think it was Rowena said he was like oiling himself up with butter at one point.
What?
Okay.
I don't want to hear this. Actually, please
No,
stop.
you know the trapdoor at the.
Stop! No, please no.
You didn't have to hear it in real
Nixie's
time,
like, no
Nixie.
more.
Please no, please no, please no.
No. It would like to get into where the trapdoors were.
I
not in it.
understand. I wish to not hear it anymore.
Bring up Rowena. He was the one bringing that up. And then every time someone went near the trapdoor, Rowena was like, "Oh, you're blurring yourself up." They like, it was horrible. Top 10 worst things Rowena has ever said to me.
Okay, I think we're gonna head home.
I need to
But
talk
it
to you
was good
guys.
to-
I'll probably come back with you.
Okay. But it was good seeing you, Anya. And everybody. Nixie.
Hi.
Hi. I'm glad you're back.
Thanks.
We need to do tea time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It'll be easier now. We're neighbors.
Yeah, literally.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Just come over to the house.
Do you live there too?
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 neighbors.
There you go. And you still have your roommates, Thomas and Bethany.
Yeah.
How could you forget about Tom?
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well. Christark, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the castle or?
Do we want to bring our nether pallets back first?
You
can
can
just
just
Throw
Yeah.
them at
for
me. I have to. I
Yeah.
have to put mine back
Good.
anyway.
We can go to the castle.
Okay.
Talk to you later, Chris.
Bye.
Talk to y'all
Nice
later.
seeing you guys.
Nice seeing you guys.
Bye.
Bye, Zack.
Did you tell him what I told you to say to him?
No, I did. I just
Or-
put meeting in Princess. I put meeting in Princess.
Don't.
I didn't tell him.
Why
No, I didn't tell
would
him.
you tell him it was a
No, I told him. I
meeting?
told him what you told me.
That it was
That
we
he-
were having.
Well, he
a
was basically
tea.
saying, and then the tea I couldn't come to after apparently he wanted to have tea time with her at some point.
Well,
Talking about
then,
Vincent?
yeah, keeps missing Christark and asking questions about what we were doing there, and I told Christark to tell him that we were having tea with the High Vessel and all of
But then he
us, so it
kept
doesn't
asking
seem-
questions after that. After I told him about us having tea.
Well, maybe if he wants to have tea with the High Vessel, then he could schedule tea with the High Vessel on his own time.
Womp womp, he'll deal with it. You don't have to know everything.
I'm worried he's gonna catch on that I'm hiding shit. Wasn't too happy beforehand that like he wasn't able to put through laws without Helen's approval.
Well, then what else is he asking you?
I mean, the last thing was, or Hell's wasn't even private too. Or put in some weird way.
What?
I assume he was just talking. I don't know. He said, or Hell's wasn't even privy to. I think he's trying to figure out why we ran into him in the overworld. And I don't think he's
Because we were-
believing that we had tea.
It doesn't matter why we were in the overworld. Like, if it's not something that he's involved in, then he doesn't need to be involved in it. Like, if he was involved in that talk, then it would have been a completely different conversation than the one that we just had, where we decided to hold off and wait and not do anything until anybody is back. But no. If he was there, it would have been escalated, and that's not good.
No, we don't need that.
And my vessel definitely doesn't need that.
So no, if he keeps asking you questions, just fucking pull rank on him.
Yeah.
Honestly, you have the ability to do that. Like, I don't care at this point. Like, at most, we're just trying to minimize damage.
Yeah.
Glad you guys are here.
Like if we're just having tea and it's not anything official, he doesn't need to know.
Yeah.
Which all he knows is that it wasn't anything official.
Amma messaged me while we were at Inya's house,
What'd she say?
asking where Christark was.
Oh, okay.
I just told him that he was with us, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he still messaging you?
No,
or
he stopped after I just never bothered to respond.
Hmm.
I'm glad the meeting went well.
Yeah, it went well.
Sucks that we have to kind of just wait now.
Yeah, but I mean, it gives us time to think.
If you need any help with your stuff, I'm here to help.
Yeah. Honestly, I may let more people come with us, but I do want to keep it a small party.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
I mean,
Okay,
maybe
well, I
the
know the
group that
court.
was in the meeting and then Barlowe is probably fine. Although I'd
True.
imagine Balefire would tag along.
Yeah, I think he just wants to keep it a small
Up to
gathering
you.
of people.
It's just, it's not that I don't trust a lot of people. It's the fact that like I have the court, but I don't know what the place looks like, and I don't know how messed up the lab is, if it is messed up.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's completely fair.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know what I'll find. Very well find like rotting corpses there, and I really hope not. No, I mean, of most people, I definitely will keep you informed, though.
Okay.
So.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Yeah, of course. You do the same thing with us if you need anything.
You're about the only two people I can talk to about most stuff right now. Yeah.
Crazy, kind of like how smaller the circle's gotten.
Mm-hmm.
The only one living in this castle now.
Do you want to sleep over?
I'm not gonna invade your home. Something just doesn't feel right anymore. It hasn't felt right in the last week. I just don't know what it is. Might be because no, it's only me.
Well, Helen will come back wherever she is.
High Vessel offered her help also.
You know what has really been on my mind?
Hmm.
Ever since we talked to the High Vessel that day about the button?
Yeah.
You remember how she said that the High Lady proposed a political marriage to strengthen ties?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we should do that with them, but it seems like they only want to strengthen ties with the Overworld.
The High Lady? The Nether?
Yeah.
Yeah, they really haven't made any direct advances towards the end, honestly. But I don't know. That's their decision if they want to. I do know that the end and the inner workings of it have always been really secretive. So that may be the reason why they don't want to.
Yeah, that's
Because we're not that open with information, and when we are,
like a
I don't know.
bombshell.
Yeah, they don't seem to appreciate it. So.
From how you told me the meeting went down, oh, I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Come across my mind now, especially now
Yeah.
hearing that. Really, only one person that a political marriage could be of use for, and that'd be me.
I'm not saying you should do that. You have Reina, but I don't want you to ruin that just for the kingdom. But if it's something that we would want
I need to find a
keep,
chance to talk with the High Lady.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. If you want to keep the relationship between the End and the Overworld strong, then maybe that's something that you can consider. But I don't know.
A lot on my plate now.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of overwhelming.
I mean, if you ever want to talk about it, I'm here.
I don't want to think of a world where Helene's gone either.
I don't think any of us want that, Christark.
I feel like I'm gonna fail running this kingdom.
You're not.
No, you'll be fine.
We're here to help.
I'm already keeping secrets from our advisor and...
Well, to be fair, our advisor is a bit of a risk right now. But in my opinion, he's been a bit of a risk for a bit now. Especially with the fact that I had to go with Apollo to apologize on his behalf for a letter he wrote to the High Lady, where she wrote back to him and very made some not nice comments about her and her decision making.
Wasn't that why he was in jail?
No, that's not why he was in jail.
No, I meant like he wrote that when he was in jail, wasn't he?
Yeah, he sent out a letter, I think, before he went to jail or like as he was in jail.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you told me something about it. Either you or Apollo.
I think I told you.
It's been a while, so I don't really remember.
Neither do I.
I fail. I know I'm only acting, but... It's only been like a week and I've had all this thrown on my plate.
It's gonna get stressful for you, Christark. Watching and seeing what Catherine went through, and then Helen after, Catherine died, it's a lot that you have to unpack, and it's gonna get really stressful sometimes. But that's why you have people like sometimes Vincent, as he's the advisor, but also people like me. I can help, Zack can help, Alma can help. That's why you have a court, so we can help you.
I can't even talk to Apollo anymore about this.
I mean, one thing I used to do was talk to Marley's grave.
I did that yesterday. I talked to his grave.
Mm. You can talk to it anytime you want, but like I said, I'm here if you need help. I can
I think
talk
you're
to you
like
about
the only
them.
one I can talk. You two are the only ones I feel like I can talk to about this.
I think you're doing a good job so far.
Yeah, you're doing great.
It's gonna get overwhelming, but it's okay.
Don't want to fail and let anyone down in the kingdom.
You're not gonna. It's okay.
Not even meant to be in this position in the first place. Not a voidling.
Well, you're an Agneil. That's all that matters.
Mama wants to talk to me.
Okay.
Probably should go do that.
Yeah. Just take it one day at a time, Christark.
Mm.
One thing, just focus on that and what right's in front of you, and then move on to the next thing. If you need anything, let me know, okay?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to see what Alma's gonna want.
Well, you can always talk to her. She can always come here, so... You wanna...
Yeah.
Okay.
See you guys later.
Just let us know if you need anything, okay?
Knock knock.
Come on in.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Sorry to bother you. I know you were hanging out with everyone.
Well, I came home early.
Oh, all right then. I wanted to update you on some things since you are currently in Helen's position. It's nothing that you need to deal with. You just need to be made aware of it since
All
it's
right.
technically disciplinary action.
Hmm.
I'm sure you've already been made aware of what Skylar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have plans on punishing him. It does start with an apology. He needs to apologize to the High Vessel. And I will be making sure he gets extra disciplinary action on top of that. So, if there's anything you specifically want him to do, I can take that into consideration with his punishment, but
I mean, definitely
other than
needs
that,
to apologize.
yes, that is
Raising
top
your
priority.
voice, especially with everything the High Vessel's dealing with right now, not something.
Yes, I agree. It's a hard decision to make, and she made the decision that she thought was best. That's all it is. There's no need to freak out and cause a scene. But I had a meeting with both of the other captains, and that was basically the main talking point was the arrest of Paige, which I think all three of us are in agreement that it was just the right decision. But yes, they are being gracious enough to not punish him themselves. So,
I mean, we definitely.
absolutely. But other than that, haven't really got a chance to check up on you. How are you? How are you doing?
I don't know how Helen
Good.
did this.
Well,
I don't know how
she
any of them
was-
do this.
She was raised for this.
This
Keep that in
fucking. It's been 1 week and I've had like 50
Yeah.
million things, it feels like.
which is really awkward considering her last week she was here, nothing was happening.
And now it all falls on me.
Well, if you need any help, let me know. I am more than capable of helping in many regards.
How have you been lately?
Surprisingly good. Obviously, we haven't had any laws being broken or anything, and honestly, people haven't been visiting as often as before, so not much going on with me. I'm just planning out some development of Blackthorn as well as trying to uncover some old documents, but I'll have to get an excavation squad to do that. Actually, you might be help. There are a couple old buildings in Blackthorn, but I don't quite remember where they are.
Hmm.
So when we go to dig, I might need your help because you spent a little bit more time there than me.
Yeah. I can pop by.
There's a couple really important ones that I'm trying to get documents from. Hopefully they survived. They're just under there. Other than that, if I can find other things, that would be great too.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly, I want to find our old administrative building.
Oh, yeah.
There's probably a lot of old records there.
There's probably a
be
bunch of
helpful.
stuff just buried.
Yes. And then I would like to find our old house because...
Oh, man. I don't know.
Look, I distinctly remember Mom having some letters that she said we could read when we were older. I want to find them.
Definitely use that.
Yes. Especially with everything going on, I could really use it.
We both could use it.
Yeah. I think we both need a break.
I can't take a break.
No, not yet. I'm gonna do... we're going good on finding the strongholds. We found a lot in our first mission. I know Zack and Sundew went off and they actually destroyed one of the portals already, so that's great. It's an estimated 3 or 4 more that are out there. So we'll go out and find those, and then we'll get to work on destroying them. I haven't seen any trace of Helene in the overworld.
I'd imagine if she was to go to hide somewhere, it'd be...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but problem is voidlings can pass through solid blocks. So she could just be inside one of the islands, and I can't exactly check every single island.
I mean, there's been a few times I've just flown around. But then it's so big.
I mean...
I just don't see her being anywhere not in the overworld or Nether.
Yeah, definitely not the Nether. There's no chance she's in the Nether. I just thought our best shot of finding her would be the overworld because it'd be the easiest to find traces of her.
Don't think she'd be in the...
Yeah, it was a long shot, but I was already there on a mission, so... I guess on Friday, I might just be gone for the day just to look for her. Hopefully, I find her. She disappears for 1 week and everything goes to shit.
Well, I've gotten like 5 big things dropped on me, it feels like.
5?
Or maybe not 5, I don't know. I'm exaggerating.
Christark, are you okay?
I'd be lying if I said I was.
That's fair. You can you can lie to me. I'd rather you not, but I get it. We all have secrets.
Yeah, I was literally saying to Rowena a few seconds ago, I wasn't built for this.
Yeah.
I never worried about it. Apollo was always there.
I know. Well,
Now they're both not
I
around.
think
I'm the
right
only
now-
one that lives in this castle now.
Hey, I have a bed here. If it helps, I'll sleep here tonight.
It's just, even before Helen disappeared, it's not felt the same. In the castle.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot quieter, for one, which...
It's nice, but I don't like it.
It's nice to have some peace, but it is eerily quiet. It feels empty, and I don't think any of us were exactly wanting that.
We all lost so much.
Yeah.
For the war to end. Still suffering. Since.
Who would have thought the war ends and we continue to lose? Sometimes it felt like we never really won. But I digress. Like I said, if you need anything, please let me know.
It's the same for you.
I can genuinely say I don't need anything right now. Until I go digging, I don't need anything. But, you know, I will let you know. I promise. Well, I'm sure it's been a very tiring evening, given the fact that you had 5 things.
Well, it wasn't all
coming up.
today. I'm more or less referring to the last week. I've been just...
Okay.
And not even everyone knows. I've only, like, informed...
Well, how many things do you think Helen told us? Like, nothing.
Well, no, but, like, I'm more referring to not everyone around the 3 realms knows that I'm acting Emperor.
Oh, well...
I kind of only
don't...
sent out the letter to the High Vessel, the High Lady.
To be honest, it's none of their business.
Mm.
I mean, let's be honest.
Some of the members of the
80% of the population
are
has...
in the Overworld know now, but...
Well, yes. 80% of the population of the 3 kingdoms doesn't have any reason to speak to the Empress, so... And there are usually steps to go through before you go straight to the top.
I miss the days where I could just... I mean, I'll do it anyways, most likely. And it felt nice to just go to the Overworld today.
I'm glad. I thought you
I
were in
just
the Nether.
miss the time where I can just...
You just go everywhere?
roam around.
Well...
Not feel like it's having to go for a meeting or... time.
Hey, don't diss on tea time.
I mean, yeah, the tea
is
time's
fun.
nice.
But
Very
I get what you
relaxing.
mean. Being able to do something versus having to do it is... It's better to just have the option. Actually, would you like some coffee?
You see Nixie's back?
She's... Huh?
Yeah. We actually were
Well,
with her
I'm
earlier.
very happy she's back, but...
Did you not know she was gone?
I knew she was gone.
Oh.
I was there when she gave the letter.
Oh.
Or, well, when we got the letter at the festival. Honestly, I expected her to be gone longer.
Rather not be running a kingdom and having, like, 2 members of the end be missing.
Hey, at least Nixie left a note.
I wish Helen would have.
Yeah, me too. Uh, the amount of people who disappear kind of makes my job a big question mark.
Hmm.
I
Kidding.
See, I don't think Dad had to deal with this.
Highly
Granted,
doubt it.
it was just war, so when people went missing, you could just assume they were dead. Or ran away, either way. But now, my job is mostly administrative and protecting you and Helen. But when Helen disappears without saying
Can't do that.
anything, it kind of makes me angry. Because it looks bad that I don't know where she is.
Wish I knew who she was.
Yeah. And then Skylar acting out, that looks even worse.
We'll deal with Skylar.
Trust
Didn't
me,
they
I'll
say
deal
they
with
didn't
him.
want to be a knight anyways?
Yes, he is officially agreed to step down from knighthood.
Alright, that makes
Which,
our job easier.
yes, we will.
I actually considered it when she told me that.
Yes. But
And
this
then
was already
she
something we
also
were
told
talking
me
about.
other things that I was like, oh, maybe, yeah, no, the knight position might not be a good thing for have anymore.
No. He was a knight because we needed someone who was powerful, but it's not worth the trouble. I'd rather just set him free to do his own thing and
As long as he doesn't break more laws. Like, we'll punish him. But don't do any stupid shit again. I'll throw him in
How
prison.
about no one breaks any laws? That'd be great.
That too.
But it is inevitable. I was going to ask Zack about it because he took Sundew with him on our mission. I know Sundew is in the running for potential knights. My slight concern is she already has a history of keeping secrets.
Yeah, we hold off on that for now.
Yes. Olivier is also an option. However, I don't think he is still fully mentally there.
He's not currently at home right now.
Yeah, I would like to have someone who is fully cognizant.
Something we can talk about.
Yes, in the future, but those are our options for replacing Skylar. I also... I would really like to find where Violet went. I don't know. But in all honesty, she's been gone so long that... yeah. But either way, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm sure you're very
I'm
tired.
finally free now, if anything.
That's true.
I take it day by day.
Yeah, it's important to focus on one thing at a time.
Trying.
Yeah. You're doing a good job. There have been 0 complaints so far.
I just worry I'm gonna fuck up everything Helen's been trying to do.
I think you would have to try very hard to do that. She has cemented all of her work very heavily. It would be hard to change.
want to keep things stable for the chance she does come back.
You're doing a good job with that. I mean, like I said, there's been nothing going on for me, which is a good sign. Me having no work is a sign you are doing something right.
I can give you work.
Give me work. I
Nothing
don't
much
care.
to do. I don't know this.
Yeah, I don't. What work is there?
I don't know.
I have my personal projects. That's it.
Keep doing that again.
Yeah. Well, other than that, I'm serious though. You're doing a good job, so don't stress out too much about it.
Guess I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
It was nice to catch up.
Of course. We really should talk more often.
I'm
less of
Emperor
a
now, so I kind of have
business
to.
setting. Well, I more meant less of a
Oh,
business setting
yeah.
and more just as siblings.
Yeah. I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
I guess it's the only sibling I have that's not missing or dead, so. But Jura's there, but.
What? Yeah, I mean, I haven't talked to Jura in a bit.
Talked to her yesterday.
Not since the festival. She kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Oh?
Well, I am friends with Skylar
Hmm.
outside of work relations. And she told Skylar to stay away from me.
Ah.
As if I can't protect myself.
I think you're fine.
But yeah, I can take care of myself. I can choose who I'm friends with.
Yes.
I'm about to be 27.
You're doing
I
fine.
feel so old.
You're not that old.
Yeah, but I feel old.
Do more exercise.
Yeah, I need to. We have our...
Stretch your wings.
Oh, I need to take that target back from the festival and put it back in the training ground. We have one there. We're supposed to have two, though.
Stretch your wings more.
I should. I have the flying course.
Do that once a day or once every few days.
Yeah, I've been slacking on my daily training. Alright, starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Daily training, back on. Alright. Have a good night, Christark.
I'm worried Alma's lying to me. After what Rowena told me, I was gonna confront her, but... No. Alma says she's fine, but... From what Rowena tells me, Alma's not sleeping well and drinking a lot. You know what I'm thinking right now? After today and yesterday, I think I should go talk to her. Ask for some advice from Helen. Might be useful now. Just at the garden. Go talk to her. Night. I think now is as good a time as ever to go talk to her at the garden. Could definitely use that older sister advice from Helen, especially on how to run a kingdom. But yeah, was fucking Emperor shit, isn't it? Oh, shit, I love it. I gotta go return my pass. Did I say something? Oh, nice. Hello. You don't have to pay the whole toll. It's gonna be quick.
Yeah.
I'm with you
You're
anyways.
not gonna imprison me.
No.
How'd
Nah.
your good night? How'd your meeting go?
I went fine.
That's good. Helpful.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
It went well though.
That's good. See, you've got this,
But I'm tired.
Empress. You got this. I'm tired too.
I'm tired though. I'm gonna go take
Yeah.
a sleep.
You do that. I miss you.
I miss you too.
How'd you sleep last night?
I slept as fine as I could.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
Should soon too.
Probably. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing Truth or Dare with Nixie, Athena, and Lucette currently.
Oh, have fun with that.
It's something. There's a goblin who gave me a kiss on a cheek. It's the whole
Okay,
thing.
that's a little odd. I'm gonna go sleep. I love you.
I love you too.
Good night.
You too. We can talk or whatever next time.
Mm-hmm. Get home safe.
You too.
Good boy.
Bye. Love you.
Love you. Well then. Poppin'.
Praise.
Sorry I don't walled you earlier and ignored you. But definitely, I feel bad for not bringing you along with the tea time.
Hmm.
So we can
Sure.
definitely plan another day.
No.
I think everyone could just use a day to have tea and relax.
I'd rather.
You okay? You alright? We gotta go fishing
Oh.
soon with Oliver.
I'm overfishing.
Okay. We're good.
Done.
Oh, I could barely hear him. Guys, is it wrong for me to be scared to sleep in my own bed tonight? Or just more or less worried? I don't know if I should stay in the Nether. See, Rowena asked to stay. Rowena said I could stay the night, but I didn't ask her. It's just hit me now. I mean, I know this has nothing to do with Helene. I mean, I could maybe go stay with Alma. Wait, to take it off? Fuck it! Maybe. I think I need to talk to her. I think at this point it's needed. Maybe stay the night over there. Well then. I'm a raid Kana. I hope you guys enjoyed the night tonight. Just say Christark might go visit someone tonight. Thank you all for watching and spending time. I may join Kano for a bit, so might see me there. Y'all beautiful, amazing people. Have a good night. Peace.